Prince of Persia franchise is ridiculously old. Well, not that old. Prior to release of Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, the series had almost become irrelevant. But much like a meteor strike reminds us that there's something else out there, this is one title that will restore your faith in action games. He plays the son of the King of Persia. When the prince becomes separated from his army, he stumbles upon a magical item called the Dagger of Time. When the king decides to take the spoils of war to an ally, all hell breaks loose. Literally. Some gift, huh? It's up to the prince to reseal the Sands of Time and return the kingdom to normal, but he won't do it alone.
This is your doing.
I saw my father turn to sand.
Much like in Eco for the PlayStation 2, the prince will have to guide his female cohort Farah around the levels. They'll even work together to overcome puzzles. Speaking of puzzles, this game is chock full of them. In fact, once you get the hang of the combat, each room becomes one gigantic puzzle. The prince's combat abilities are unmatched. Move over, babe. There's a new sultan to swat. What's most impressive is how you can take on multiple enemies at once without missing a beat. Hold on a second. Let's see that again. In addition to being a savvy pugilist, the prince is more moves than Kasparov. The Dagger of Time also comes in quite handy. You can use it to rewind time and give yourself another chance at success. It can also freeze enemies to give you a chance to mop them up. Having problems figuring out what to do? Dagger Trigger Premonitions can help with that. While it's not an especially long game, each version of Prince of Persia comes complete with a full version of the older games. Here's Prince of Persia 2 hidden in the Xbox version. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time is one of those games that manages to bring an old series into 3D with style. It captures the feel of the originals while being original at the same time. Most importantly, it's one of those games that actually lets you play through the coolest parts instead of just sitting and watching. We give this modern-day classic a time-warping 5 out of 5.
Give it to me.